Sydney Sweeney is not just a rising star anymore. She is one of the most talked about young actresses in Hollywood right now. And the most exciting part? She's just getting started. Before we dive deeper, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss powerful stories like this. Born in Spokane, Washington, Sydney didn't come from a showbiz background. Her family wasn't famous, and she had to work hard to get noticed. But what makes her story so inspiring is that she never gave up. Her early roles in shows like Everything Sucks and Sharp Objects helped her get some attention. But it wasn't until she appeared in HBO's Euphoria that everything changed. Growing up, Sydney was interested in acting from a young age. She reportedly created a 5-year business plan as a teenager to convince her parents to let her pursue acting. That shows just how determined she was from the start. She juggled school and auditions, often traveling long distances for casting calls, while also excelling in her studies. She wasn't just chasing fame. She was crafting a future. Her early career involved guest appearances in shows like Grey's Anatomy, Criminal Minds, and Pretty Little Liars. While these roles were small, they helped her build confidence and gain experience. Playing the role of Cassie in Euphoria, Sydney became an instant fan favorite. People connected with her emotional depth, vulnerability, and how real she made her character feel. That role opened up major opportunities, and soon she was starring in another big HBO hit, The White Lotus. Again, Sydney proved she had the acting chops to play complex characters in intense settings.
You're currently filming Euphoria.
I am.
This is a big deal. Season 3, this has been years now.
It's been 3 years.
We've been waiting for this. We want this. How is everyone? Where is everyone?
Cassie is crazy.
But that's the Cassie we love.
Exactly.
We want...
It's the favorite version of her.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she still is.
Oh, she's even worse.
Oh, yeah.
She's even worse.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, good. We can't say anything else. No, we can't say anything.
What do you?
Well, I have a photo here.
What photo do you have?
It looks like a picture of you as Cassie in a wedding dress. I'm just saying, does Cassie get married?
I
Just between
can't
us.
confirm or deny.
You can't?
Nope.
You can't confirm.
That could be AI.
No, it can't. Nice try for a second. Like, yeah. Well, no, it can't. All right, I'm not gonna get you in trouble. But next time, I want you to come back.
Next time when I can actually say
and tell me everything.
Everything.
Yeah,
I'd
you'll
love
give me
to.
the scoop.
After these 2 shows, she became one of the most in-demand actresses in the business. Her performances drew critical praise, and casting directors began to take serious notice. But Sydney isn't stopping at acting. She's also getting serious behind the scenes. She launched her own production company called 50/50 Films. That means she's not just waiting for roles, she's creating them. This move shows how smart and business-minded she is. A lot of actors just act, but Sydney wants to control her career and tell stories she believes in. This is a sign that she's planning to be around for a very long time. She's already developing new scripts, hunting for interesting roles, and working with upcoming writers and filmmakers. One of the most exciting things coming up is her role in the Marvel Universe. Yes, Sydney Sweeney is joining Marvel. She's playing a character named Julia Carpenter, who becomes the superhero known as Spider-Woman. The movie is called Madame Web, and it's one of the most talked about upcoming Marvel films. Being cast in a Marvel movie is a huge deal. It means Hollywood sees her as a bankable star who can carry big-budget films. If the movie does well, Sydney could become a permanent part of the Marvel world, which would make her even more famous worldwide. Fans are already speculating about how she'll fit into future Marvel storylines. But that's not all. Sydney is also working on several other major projects. She's starring in a romantic comedy called Anyone But You, alongside Glenn Powell. Early reactions to this film have been super positive, and fans are excited to see her in a lighter, funnier role. It shows her range as an actress. She can do serious drama like Euphoria, and also shine in romantic comedies. Her chemistry with Glenn Powell has already gone viral, making the film one of the most anticipated rom-coms of the year. She's also producing and starring in a thriller called Immaculate. This project is very close to her heart because she's helping shape the story from the ground up. It's a big step forward for her as a producer, and if the film does well, it could open even more doors. This proves that Sydney isn't just chasing fame. She's serious about making quality films and taking control of her future. Immaculate will allow her to explore dark, complex roles while showcasing her creative vision as a producer. On top of all that, Sydney is becoming a fashion icon. She's signed deals with major brands like Armani Beauty and Miu Miu. She's frequently spotted on red carpets wearing show-stopping outfits, and people are starting to look at her as the next big fashion influencer. She's got that rare mix of talent, beauty, and charisma that brands love. Her style is elegant, bold, and effortlessly cool, and she's been featured in the top magazines like Vogue, Elle, and Harper's Bazaar. These endorsements only add to her rising brand power. What's really exciting is how young she still is. Sydney was born in 1997, so she's still in her 20s. That means she has so much time ahead of her to grow, experiment, and evolve. Many actors don't hit their prime until their 30s or even 40s, and Sydney is already way ahead of the curve. Her success at such a young age is a reflection of her hard work, vision, and unique presence on screen. Her work ethic is also something that stands out. In interviews, Sydney talks about how she used to make business plans and PowerPoint presentations to convince her parents to support her acting dreams. She's been strategic from the very beginning. That kind of focus and drive is rare, especially in young stars. She's humble about her achievements, but confident in her path. And that balance is what sets her apart in such a competitive industry. Another thing that makes Sydney special is her connection with her fans. She's active on social media and often shares behind-the-scenes looks at her life, her work, and even her struggles. She's open and real, and people love her for that. She doesn't pretend to be perfect, and that honesty makes her even more relatable. Her fans feel like they're growing with her, not just watching from the sidelines. Sydney's future is looking brighter than ever. With her Marvel debut, her own production company, and a growing list of exciting roles, it's clear she's not going anywhere. In fact, this is just the beginning of what could be a long, legendary career. She's proving that she's not just a moment, she's a movement. Every choice she makes is building her legacy, and it feels like she's only scratching the surface of her potential. Fans are watching closely to see what she does next, and it feels like every choice she makes is a step forward. Whether it's acting, producing, or leading fashion campaigns, Sydney Sweeney is becoming a powerful brand. She's more than an actress now. She's a force in entertainment, and if her upcoming projects are any clue, she's about to become even bigger than anyone imagined. So, if you're not already following her journey, now's the time. Because Sydney Sweeney isn't just rising, she's about to take over. Hollywood is changing, and Sydney is one of the new faces leading that change. Get ready, because her biggest moments are still to come.